During the January 6th hearing on Tuesday, the committee played video deposition of Robert Sinners, a former low-level Trump aide who was involved in orchestrating the phony GOP elector scheme in Georgia. Greg Bluestein of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution later discussed why this was one of the biggest moments in the hearing.
To me, one of the biggest moments of the testimony was actually as heart-wrenching as we saw from Shay Moss and Ruby Freeman. It was a testimony involving Robert Sinners, a low-level Trump aide who was involved in orchestrating the phony GOP elector scheme in Georgia. He told the false electors to act in secrecy and trick state capitol officers. His testimony today showed that the campaign, in his words, treated him as a useful idiot and knowingly misled him, and now that he regrets it. So to me, that was just, there's so many pawns in these schemes that were unwillingly duped because they didn't do their own research.
But hold on.
He works for Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger's office now. In a unique twist, he's actually the one who was hired to rebut a lot of the pro-Trump claims that were coming into the office because he's so close to all this, and he's kind of had this awakening now that he realizes that the last, for all this time in the Trump campaign, he was promoting those lies. Now he's trying to refute them.
During the hearing, Representative Adam Schiff detailed how former President Donald Trump and his campaign convinced fake electors not chosen by the voters, including Robert Sinners, to cast and submit votes through fake certificates. Even Trump's own lawyers doubted the legal basis of the plan, and some walked away rather than participate. It is not surprising that Sinners felt duped and used by the campaign as a useful idiot, he said. Sinners is now employed in the office of Georgia Republican Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. Since the aftermath of the failed electoral plan, he has sought to distance himself from his activities with the Trump campaign in Georgia during the 2020 presidential election. In a statement to the Washington Post earlier this month, he said, following the former president's refusal to accept the results of the election and allow a peaceful transition of power, my views on this matter have changed significantly from where they were on December 13th. One can assume Sinners will not make the mistake again of participating in any campaign schemes in future elections, but if he or anyone else submitted fraudulent documents to Washington, they could certainly be in legal jeopardy. More importantly, if they were misled, as he testified, by higher-up Trump officials and coerced into doing so, they wouldn't be the only ones facing legal woes. Thank you for tuning in to Raw Story TV. Please be sure to check out the headlines at rawstory.com, stay informed, and tap below to take action by liking, subscribing, and joining all those who like their news raw.